a Manchester Hearts Player of the Year do. And we were going down on the bus, and some young lads at the front of the bus were singing songs about hating the Highways. And John said, "You want to beat them," he said, "you don't want to hate them." How right he was. And I remember too that at the function on the Saturday evening, when the dancing started, you couldn't get John off the dance floor. I'm 14 years his junior, and I was tired watching him, never mind participating. Now, John will live on in the hearts and minds of his family, his friends, colleagues he played with, those he played against, those who played under him, and supporters present here tonight, and in fact, supporters throughout the world. To live on in the hearts and minds of those who love us is not to die. Lastly, we honour you, John, and thanks for the memories. Thank you. It is now, I'm glad, time for me to pass over to the dinner committee, to the dinner chairman, this evening. I'm sure you won't mind if I call you George, my lord.
Thanks, George. A wee bit over the top, but nevertheless true. I stole a bit of my speech as well. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, fellow members of the Willie Bauld Memorial Club, former players and guests, it's a great pleasure and an honour for me again, as a lifelong Hearts supporter, to be asked to propose the toast of the Heart Midlothian Football Club. As many people have said, I think you said it last year, George, the Hearts are not just a football club, they're a great Edinburgh institution and play a big part in the lives of a huge number of people. The magic of the club is made up of many things: the wonderful name, the Heart Midlothian, the maroon jerseys, the marvellous crest, the War Memorial at Haymarket with all its history, and the stadium where we are tonight, Tynecastle Park, incidentally just voted the best ground for atmosphere in the SPL. Some of us could have told them that a long time ago. I've had a love affair with the Hearts at Tynecastle since the first day I walked down MacLeod Street, and I still feel the same. A great part of the magic has been the many great players who have played for the club over the years. Some of them are here tonight, and certainly the peerless Willie Bauld was one of them, and we're here to honour Willie tonight. But the lifeblood of a football club, George, as you know, is the fans, and we have the best, in my opinion. The late great John Fairgrave described me as one of the best Hearts supporters he knew. They're a lot better, I've got to say, because I've got to put my hands up and admit I didn't go to Ibrox last week. I got such a sickener at Easter Road the week before. Not that they beat us very often, but it does send me into deep depression. So when I'm drinking my toast, it will include the team for their great comeback at Ibrox, and for the fans who did go through there. So I can ask you all to be upstanding and join me to toast the Heart Midlothian Football Club.
Heart Midlothian Football Club.
But then they sent me to Hamilton, the curfew capital of the world, with the wildest range you'll ever come across. And I missed a couple of places in the Hamilton area. Blantyre. I remember going to a murder there, going through there on a wet Saturday night in a police car, and the policeman says, "You know, Mr. Robertson, you drive through Blantyre on a wet Saturday night and you can understand why David Livingstone went to Africa." And And it was when they opened the new Asda in Blantyre, that professional footballer who played for one of the old firm clubs, lived in Bodle where a lot of the footballers live. He went in there and was asked by a wee boy for his autograph. And it was 3 months before he found out he was the guarantor for the family's TV and DVD player. You know, that's the sort of place it was. And Lark Hall, there was another place. I'm sure you've all heard of Lark Hall. Oh, geez, Scotland's Centre of Ecumenicalism, you know, what a place. Rangers supporters at every corner. And I always remember, I was the fiscal in Hamilton in 1995, and Rangers were due to play Motherwell on Easter Monday. And if they won the game, they'd win the league. And the Lark Hall Rangers Supporters Club were allocated no tickets. And they were raging. How do you get into the game? Motherwell had given them the stand behind the goal, that was it. Not a ticket to the Lark Hall Rangers Supporters Club. So the scams were in place to try and get into the game. And this wee boy went out in his garden and got a cane and a tin of white paint, and he painted the cane white. Then he went to his wee dog. Now, everybody in Lark Hall's got a wee dog. They're normally cross pit bull terriers, and just as an aside, they're always called Prince, King or William. You know, that's it.
Craigie, I think, of course. And it's therefore my great pleasure, because he is one of the stars of the after dinner speaker circuit. It's my very great pleasure to welcome as our second speaker this evening, Craigie Veitch. Welcome, Craigie.
Mr. Chairman, people are always astonished, dumbfounded, on hearing that I went to school with Connery. And they'll often come up to me later and say, Craigie, surely you're far too young to have gone to school with Connery.